Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good night, everybody. My name is Albert Tan from downloadsilo.com. Today, I'm going to discuss shocking news that showed the LTD committee about the AI writer called ShortlyAI. Okay, let's go to this ShortlyAI interface. So today agenda will be here. Shocking news. What are the shocking news? What are the reactions? Why did Conversion AI acquire Shortly AI? And what's the next step for the users? Okay, before we actually go into details, so everybody knows by now, you should know that Conversion AI has acquired Shortly AI. Okay, for the sake of what we call this Shortly AI, and the fun of it, why not we ask Shortly AI what's next? Okay, I have written this title, What's Next After ShortlAI was acquired by Jarvis. So let's see how he do it. Okay, we give him an article brief, write an article, what will happen after Shortly was acquired by Conversion AI. So let's write for me now. Shortly AI will write the content after this. As you can see, it's already started writing. Okay, let's see what Shortly AI say. The acquisition of ShortlAI by Conversion is a significant event for the artificial intelligence space that will shake up the way businesses think about marketing and conversion. We all eagerly wait to see what will happen with ShortlAI world-leading machine learning, voice recognition, and conversational AI technology. We know there will be benefits to this merger in the space because companies like Facebook and Google are already investing enormous amounts of resources into the AI initiatives. In the past year alone, those two giants have increased their investment by 50%. Okay, so from this output, there is some what I call maybe some mistake or so-called error on the facts that is here. Shortly AI don't do voice recognition, so of course there are machine learning elements inside. And conversational AI technology, I'm not too sure, but then they use a analogy to produce a text, that is, we call it AI writer. So you can see that, from this, what I call output by this Shortly AI, it is proven that Shortly AI is the best freestyle AI writer in the market today using GPT-3 technology. So let's go back to our agenda. Okay, number one, the shocking news. Everybody knows by now, since 2 days ago, Shortly AI was acquired by Conversion AI. So number two is, what are the reactions? Of course, there are so many reactions, across the LTD community or the AI writer community. For the current users, Shortly AI will remain the same because the pricing or even the monthly or yearly pricing that you are subscribed to remain unchanged, as promised by the new founders. And for future users of AI, unfortunately, there is a price increase. Let's look at the price. Okay, the annual plan is $65 per month now. If you pay annually, $79 per month if you pay monthly. So in the past, before the acquisition, it's actually $24.99 per month, which is around $300 per year. So there is a vast increase of price. Okay, for future users of, I've said future users of Shortly AI will get a shock increase in price. And fortunately, current users still enjoy the old pricing, grandfathered by the former founder of Shortly AI. And for the current users of Conversion AI, they are the most happy guy around because they get to use this new technology of ShortlyAI in the near future when the new owners integrate all the features of ShortlyAI into Conversion AI. I presume they might not increase the price to their users. So let's see whether they will do it, in the next coming month. And for future users as well, I think they will also benefit because by subscribing to Conversion AI, they have best of both worlds. They got the technology from ShortlyAI as well as a Conversion AI. So there are two extreme group of people in the internet or in the Facebook group. The existing current users are not very happy. Some of them are actually complaining, how can this be done, that kind of thing. So, and on the other hand, Conversion AI current users are pretty well happy, they know that they are going to get best of both worlds now. Okay, that's for the reaction. Why don't we see, why Conversion AI want to acquire ShortlyAI? As everybody know now that ShortlyAI has the best freestyle writing feature in the market, of GPT-3 based AI writing, especially the long form content writing. So if you are a user, you should know by now that they have two commands which is actually the best command in the market. I mean, inside ShortlyAI. The first one is called this write for me command. You can just click and it will just write whatever whatever that is in the search in their database based on your article brief or your title. Okay, and the best command is actually called it instruct command, which you can actually practically ask this GPT-3 AI to write for you anything if you give them some context or input. So that's why I will say that, it is a very smart move for Conversion AI to acquire ShortlyAI. So, but the question is not that anymore because the acquisition has been done. There's nothing that we can do to turn the clock back. And now we should go to the next item. What's next, What's next for the user looking for an alternative solution to ShortlyAI? Is there a solution outside ShortlyAI? Okay, from what I've gathered, there are actually three possibilities. First, you can continue to use ShortlyAI. Hopefully, it will last, and hopefully, Conversion AI will not abandon it 6 months down the road or maybe 1 year down the road because the old founder is already bought out or left the company. So the second option is you can use Conversion AI because the new features of the best thing in ShortlyAI will be added into the Conversion AI. So that is the wise solution. Okay, but some people might not like to use Conversion AI and they will prefer to use ShortlyAI. But there is another solution. We call it solution outside ShortlyAI or Conversion AI. That is called 4.3. So let's see what is the solution I have today for you guys. And actually, this is the solution. Okay, you know that Closerscopy is also an AI writing assistant, and they have actually also installed what they call this GPT-3 AI writing features since 2 months ago, not very long. So in the following what I call a session, I would actually do some long form content writing using the expand feature in the Closerscopy. So let's see what are the steps. I will tell you what are the steps. Let's open the. Okay. So I have actually written down the steps how to write a long form blog post content using Closer expand feature. Step 1, you have to use some templates, okay, to expand the on the expand feature to expand the section or the parts of your content. Okay, these are the template that I'm going to use, and you can see that there are actually 4 what they call templates in order to write a long form article, or we call it long form content. As you know, everybody, when we write a long form article, we need to know what are the titles, or what is the blog ideas or post idea you have. This is called H1. So you can either use one of these 3 templates to generate your H1 text, or you call the titles. Okay, this is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. Okay, after that, you need to generate some outline for your blog, or we call it H2 text, in order for you continue to writing the contents. So this outline, so-called template, is very easy. Just copy this one. I will show you later. And after that, you may want to write an introduction. You can either use this one, or you actually can expand from your title in the editor. Then lastly, you can also write a conclusion of your blog post using this template. Okay, let's go to, before we go to it, just recap. There are actually 4 steps, four command or 4 templates, First is the H1 tag, H1 blog titles. Second is the outline. Third one is the write an introduction. Fourth one is actually writing a conclusion. Okay, so let's see. Yes, this is the same document. Let's go to a sample document that we want to write using the Closerscopy expand command. Okay, let's write a long form blog post using these few commands. So I have copied all the commands, actually 3 of them. First is to create a blog post title. Second one is create blog outline. Third one is to do the introduction. Actually, the fourth one is do a conclusion. So we do one by one, and we can choose any topic or keywords over here. How to be productive is the one that I have written here. So why don't we just do it? First, you just highlight the text that you want to expand, or you call it a template or command here. Then you right click, and then you just click the expand. If you want, you can also do a keyboard shortcut. Just highlight the whole thing. Highlight the whole thing and use Control. Use Control E. Let's do it. Hopefully you will come up with good blog titles. AI is still working behind. Okay, this one looks good. Let's rearrange the titles. Okay, this is the same thing. Okay, 10 ways to be more productive, a guide to be more productive. This is 3 productive tips to get more done. Okay, so let's say we choose this one, we change it. 5 productivity to get more done. Okay, we just change the blog title here. Just use this blog as our blog title. Put it the H1 tag. Okay, so we don't want to use this command since we already decided the title. Okay, now we need to produce a block outline, and okay, we need to change this what I call this, our topic here. Block outline for 5 productivity tips to get more done. Okay, this is the way. Right click, highlight the text we want to expand, and you see what's the block outline. Okay, so we can actually do again. Generate again to get more output, and then we can choose the best one you want to use. So let's do it again. Okay, let's expand this one. Okay, so basically there are a few many tips that we have generated. So there are so many. So let's see, we can choose which one. Actually, there are so many. Okay. This is number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, 9, number 10, number 11, number 12, 13. Okay, so instead of 5 productivity tip, maybe we'll put maybe 10. You know, we see whether how much we can write. 10 productivity tips to get more done. So let's say we have to cancel all the others. Delete. Okay, so now it's time to write the blog introduction. Okay, the blog introduction, let's say we can copy and put here. Okay, how to be productive when you have no time to, okay, this is supposed to be 5 productivity, or maybe it should be the 10. Get more done. Okay, Control C. Control E. It's supposed to be normal paragraph. Okay, so we write a introduction using this command, or what do I say, template. Right click, expand, and see what is done. Okay, this is quite a good introduction. Maybe we just expand it. Okay, this sentence definitely is not, I think this is something like a tools or whatever, a software. Okay, maybe we just expand it. If not, then we just continue to write. Okay, let's say we continue to use this one. This is the first, what they call H2 tag or subheadline. Subheadline number 2, 3. This is introduction. Just cancel it. Okay, use a task list. Okay, let's use a task list to plan Okay, you can either select here, or maybe you want to select more. Maybe we select more and see how. Let's go. Okay, use a task list, you expand. We just keep on expanding. Okay, we just expanding. Okay, next continue. The second one, write out your goals. We can always come back and do that one. Write down your goals. Expand. Okay, we just expand again. So this is very similar to ShortlyAI, which is right for me. Okay, just cancel it. Can get to the work in the present moment. Okay, so just expand. Okay, work in present moment is actually talking about meditating. Maybe we just expand and see how. If not, we can actually redo again. Okay. Okay, let's do the next one. We can always do editing or adding more things. Expand. Prioritize your list. Okay, multitasking is a myth. Okay, let's continue. So he's talking about don't do two tasks at one time. To get it done, focus on one task at a time. Spend. Okay, these are not quite relevant. We can just delete it off. Okay, these are the short sentences, short paragraph. Let's go to the next one. What's your email time? Oh, let's make it H2 tag first. AI is getting slower. Okay, this sentence is actually not too good. Maybe we just let's go expand. Okay, this one should be better. Expand again. Okay, every time we write a few sentences, we just expand it. Okay, so you're actually explaining, don't check your email, very often. Okay, let's do the second one. The 6, listen to music. Let's give it more text. Expand. Okay, so rather than being stuck in one word, is something that is not for everyone. Listen to music or podcasts. Okay, let's reformat it into paragraph. Okay, maybe we want to expand this context. Expand. For the other people are not around. Okay, do one more time. Sorry. Let's do again. Expand. Okay, this is becoming not relevant anymore. So just decrease it. Redo again. Okay, this is not relevant. So that's why sometimes AI is not trained properly here. Or the other reason could be, the context that they are getting the input is not right. So we give them some nonsense. Okay, let's try the other one. Keep your desk clean. Maybe we just highlight the text on top so that we can have more context. Okay, this is good. Okay, let's expand again. Okay, maybe we just expand again. It takes some time. We just expand again. Okay, I think this is enough. Next, do the next few one. Use a timer, take breaks. I don't like this one. Use a timer, maybe it's good. Use a timer. Make a H2 tag. Okay, just highlight and expand. Let's do again. Use a timer. Turn off notification from social media. Many of us, included, are safe to our phone. Okay, quite a good idea. Let's expand further. Okay, this one might not be very relevant. Let's redo again. So the key point is you can actually regenerate, delete. I use mine to check social media when I have a free moment. Okay. Let's expand again. Okay, so this is not relevant. Okay, maybe we just take another topic. Take breaks. Expand. Okay, let's expand this one. Getting slower, AI. I'm not sure because of what. Maybe it's my computer. Okay, maybe write a little bit longer. Okay, I think it should be this keeping the inbox. I think I do not need it. So let's do some conclusion. And how many tips you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. There are 9 tips. Okay, 9 tips. Let's get the topics. Copy. Okay, conclusion. Let's do the conclusion. Expand. Okay, this one is writing a book, so which is what we do not want. Maybe we just try again and see whether the AI can recognize all the tips on top. Okay, this one looks better. Let's do again. Okay, this looks a bit funny, the text. Okay, just for the purpose of doing this. So this is how we use a Closerscopy expand feature to write long form content. This is not perfect actually, but then it could be developed into another ShortllyAI in future. And I hope the developer Nicole will actually look into this further so that we can do a better writing using GPT-3 AI writer engine. So to recap, I will just go back to the steps, So these are the steps how to write a long form blog post content using Closerscopy expand feature. First, you have to use the templates. There are four or five templates here. First one is actually creating the blog post title. These are any three of them you can use here. Second one is a H2 tag, blog outline. Then the third one is actually writing a introduction, and last one is writing a conclusion. So this is how we do using a sample. Okay, this is the document that we produce. So thank you for listening and watching this video. And we all know that ShortllyAI is already been acquired, so we need to find some alternative. This is the alternative I'm talking about, using Closerscopy. So at the moment, Closerscopy is still on LTD, lifetime deal promotion. Of course, although the price has increased, but you still can buy it now before they change it to monthly. So you can always buy it at using our affiliate link. Maybe I just write it down here. HTTPS download silo.com Closerscopy. So this is our affiliate link. Download silo.com/go Closerscopy, and you can use the coupon code download silo for 15% discount to get 15% discount. Okay, that's all I have. And we actually written about 1,000 words. And I would like to stress that this might not be the perfect solution as yet, but then I hope that the developer would be able to further improve the writing experience, maybe some bugs or whatever. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Then this is the download silo. Sorry, the spelling mistake. Downloadsilo.com goes Closerscopy. Yeah, this is the right one. So I see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.